छोटासा कन्सेप्ट आहे की आपण बघितलं व्हेन रेजिस्टन्स आर इन सिरीज तर काय असेल व्हेन रेजिस्टन्स आर इन पॅरलल व्हॉट विल हॅपन व्हेन कॅपॅसिटर्स आर इन सिरीज व्हॉट विल हॅपन ठीक आहे नाउ व्हॉट अबाउट ईएमएफ बॅटरीज आपण घरी बघतो टॉर्च मध्ये फॉर एक्झाम्पल दिस इज टॉर्च ठीक आहे इथे एक सेल असतो इथे एक सेल असतो ठीक आहे सेल असतात कधी कधी रिमोट कंट्रोल कार असते ठीक आहे सेल्स असे लावलेले असतात सो व्हॉट विल हॅपन सिरीज आणि पॅरलल कनेक्शन मध्ये नेमकं काय इफेक्ट होणार कॅन यू सी नाउ combination of cells now first one series combination and frankly I will tell you it's very easy than resistance it's very easy than capacitance only 2 minutes question we are remaining with. Suppose these are the cells which are connected in series of EMF E1, EMF E2 and EMF E3. Okay. यामध्ये काही ऍडव्हांटेज पण आहे शिकताना फॉर लर्निंग अँड सम डिसएडव्हांटेज ऑल्सो. ऍडव्हांटेज हे आहे इट्स व्हेरी इझी. डिसएडव्हांटेज आहे की याचा अपोजिट इफेक्ट पण होतो इफ सेल इज कनेक्टेड अपोजिटली इन अपोजिट डायरेक्शन. सो व्हॉट इज E effective in series? E effective in series is just addition. It is E1 plus E2 plus E3. Because see, here I have told you, when there are resistors in series or capacitors are in series, V1, V2, V3, V1, V2, V3, the net potential when any device is connected in series is equal to individual potentials, sum of the individual potentials. So E1, E2, E3, even though again I am telling E is electromotive force EMF, even though force is mentioned in the statement in the definition, then also it is voltage. E is nothing but voltage. ऐसा unit पर volt असता है. So in series, if cells are connected, then it will be just summation. एखादा सेल्स उल्टा लावला असेल, ठीक है, हा उल्टा लावला suppose, then subtract. हा E1 है. E2 है E3 है then E equivalent will be E1 minus E2 plus E3 हा माइनस का हा पॉजिटिव है प्लस माइनस माइनस प्लस प्लस माइनस हा सरळ आहे हा उलटा लावलेला आहे आणि हा पण सरळ आहे सो फक्त माइनस दिस इज द ड्रॉबॅक म्हणू शकतो ड्रॉबॅक म्हणजे काय रेझिस्टन्स मध्ये सिरीज असते तर सगळे ऍड होत जातात इन कॅपॅसिटर ऑल्सो याला उलटा सुद्धा नसतो कॅपॅसिटन्स मध्ये पण अपोजिट काय नसतं रेझिस्टन्स मध्ये पण अपोजिट साइड काय नसतं. But in case of cells, there will be opposite side also. Okay, but advantage is it is just like resistance, or it is just like voltage. So net EMF when batteries are connected in series, then it is the sum of the individual cells, sum of the EMFs of individual cells. Okay, next parallel combination. Parallel is very easy. Still student make mistakes. Parallel combination. If cells are connected in parallel, आपण cells ला parallel तेव्हाच कनेक्ट करू शकतो ज्यावेळी त्यांचे EMF सेम असतात. कंडिशन काय EMFs should be same and the net EMF effective ठीक है ना equivalent EMF is equal to E only यात सम पण होत नाही ठीक आहे इथं असं पण होणार नाही E equivalent is equal to E plus E this is also found 1 upon E equivalent is equal to 1 upon E plus 1 upon E plus 1 upon E. This is also found. हे दोन्ही इथं व्हॅलिड नाही आहेत. जर कंडिशन काय when three cells are connected in parallel, condition is त्यांचा EMF सेम पाहिजे, and equivalent is also. मग तुम्ही म्हणणार जर इज इक्विव्हॅलेंट मिळत असेल तर हा एकच सेल लावला असता तर सर तुम्ही मला सांगा जर एकच सेल लावला असता तर EMF मिळत होता ना, मग तीन सेल कशाला लावले? व्हाट इज द ऍडव्हांटेज ऑफ दिस? बिकॉज तीन लावले 10 लावले, इनफायनाइट cells are connected in parallel, then also equivalent EMF is E, because voltage in parallel is same. Voltage in parallel circuit is same. So what is the use? If I use only one cell, then also we are getting EMF E. Then what is the need of connecting three EMFs? What is the need of connecting three cells? The advantage is we'll get current from each circuit. From each cell we will get current, and the net current will be sum of the individual cells. So here we will get current, even though see single cell is also having EMF E. Here three cells are also equivalent EMF E, but याच्यातून current फक्त I मिळणार आहे, याच्यातून current आपल्याला 3I मिळणार आहे. We are getting more current. And for more current, we use three cells in parallel. For more EMF, we connect three cells in series. So here E equivalent is E1 plus E2 plus E3. Make a note. For more potential, we use series of cells. For more current, we use parallel of cells. Parallel मध्ये EMF हीच राहतो. या तीन सा E plus E होणार नाही आणि 1 by 1 by 1 by पण होणार नाही, म्हणजे EMF कमी पण होणार नाही आणि EMF वाढणार पण नाही. EMF neither decreases nor increases. EMF will be same in parallel, but it will give more current. For more potential, connect the cells in series. For more current, connect the cells in parallel. हा एक पॉइंट है होता. And one more point, that is resistance. How resistance depends on temperature. How resistance depend on temperature. Now see, in electricity we are mostly we are studying about conductors, and conductors, most of the conductors are metals. Most of the conductors are metals, and we know when temperature increases, the length of the conductor will increase. Suppose this length will increase by delta L, and the final length will be L2. We know what is the formula for L2. It is L1 1 plus alpha delta T. L2 is equal to L1 1 plus alpha delta T. What is alpha? Alpha is coefficient of thermal expansion. Students, we have studied this in 11th class, elasticity chapter, or in CBSE we have studied this in solids, mechanics of solids. That when temperature applied, the length of the metal expands. Okay, L2 is the final length, L1 is the initial length, alpha is the coefficient of thermal expansion, and delta is the change in temperature. Delta T is the change in temperature. Now see, in current electricity, we have seen resistance is proportional to length. जर मी असं लिहिलं proportionality constant K, so it will be K. Okay. Now here both sides I will multiply by K. What will happen? KL2 is equal to KL1 1 plus alpha delta T. What is KL2? From here R2 will be KL2. From here R1 will be KL1. So this will be R2. KL1 will be R1 1 plus alpha delta T. Okay. So this is how resistance, temperature affects the resistance. As temperature increases, resistance will also increase. Okay. So on graph you can plot like this. Resistance will increase with temperature. ठीक है, Resistance depends on temperature. R2 will be equal to R1 plus 1 plus alpha delta T. So resistance, remember these points. Resistance is proportional to length. Resistance is inversely proportional to area, and resistance is proportional to temperature. Very, very important. Okay. Now students, some of few students ask me whether I am going to post the lectures on Monday only or each day for a week. तर आपण दररोज लेक्चर पोस्ट करण्यापेक्षा we are going to have test on Saturdays, so we post the lectures on Monday and Tuesday so that you will get the time for studying. Make a timetable like Monday and Tuesday you watch lectures. Wednesday and Thursday, if you have any books, then solve problems, solve numericals, any problems. And Friday, you keep the Friday for doubts. Okay. Few students of you, like Karthik and all, some students, they काय करतात फोटो काढतात प्रॉब्लेमचा and just send me the what do they say screenshot of the problem, and we will solve the problems and again we will send to students. So what you do, make a timetable, study the lectures on Monday and Tuesday, then Wednesday, Thursday solve the problems, and Friday ask the doubts to subjective respective teachers, and Saturday we have a test. Now two doubts, I will discuss two doubts. See, for combination of resistance, Karthik asked me about two methods, and in any syllabus these methods are not mentioned. It is not methods. Suppose the question is given in mathematics. Let's see, y is equal to 7 plus root 7 plus root 7 plus root 7 असा जातो इन्फायनाइट. तर आपण याला कसं सॉल्व्ह करतो? याला एक हात ठेवू. इथून पुढे पण काय root 7 plus root 7 plus root 7 इथून पुढे पण. So root 7 plus root 7 plus root 7 up to infinity, याची व्हॅल्यू किती आहे? याची व्हॅल्यू y आहे. So we can write y is equal to root 7 plus 1. कारण का we can't add this up to infinity. So y is equal to root 7 plus root 7 plus root 7 plus root 7 up to infinity म्हटल्यानंतर इथं जर मी हात प्लेस केला, here if I place the hand, so and from here also it is root 7 plus root 7 plus root 7 up to infinity. That means this is also y. So that means we can replace this term as y because it is given in the question. Now square it. It will be y square is equal to 7 plus y, and solve this quadratic function. You will get the value of y. So, अशी काय कोणती मेथड नाही. We will discuss problem. One problem is there of infinite connection of resistors. Here. One ohm, 2 ohm, 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 1 ohm, and again 2 ohm. And like this circuit goes up to infinity. Like this circuit goes up to infinity. And what is asked in the question? The 6-volt battery is between A and B. This 6-volt battery is between A and B. What we need to prove is the effective resistance between A and B is 2 volt. We need to prove resistance between A and B is 2 ohm. ये prove कैसे? और just say what is the effective resistance between A and B. Now infinite circuit आहे. तुम्ही क्वेश्चन बघून सोडून द्या. पण जर मी सपोज इथं असा इथून पुढे बघा 1 2 सपोज आपण ह्या टोटल सर्किटचा रेजिस्टन्स R assume केला. If I assume the resistance between this RAB as R. Effective resistance is R. I assume the effective resistance is R. इथून जरी बघितलं तर 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 आहे. जर मी इथून सर्किट चालवलं तरी पण 1 2 1 2 1 2 अप टू इन्फिनिटी आहे. सो आय कॅन रिप्लेस दिस सर्किट बाय आर. व्हेरी इझी क्वेश्चन, व्हेरी इझी क्वेश्चन. खूप मोठा वाटतं पण असं काही नाही, खूप इझी आहे. तुम्ही बघून सोडून देता, ठीक आहे. आणि अशा टाइप मधला क्वेश्चन आहे. 2 ओहम आणि ह्या फुल सर्किटला आपण आर म्हणू शकतो. वी हॅव अज्युम्ड द कंप्लीट सर्किट ॲज आर. रेजिस्टन्स ऑफ कंप्लीट सर्किट ॲज आर. बट हेच कंप्लीट सर्किट आपल्याला इथून पुढे पण दिसतंय. 1/R 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 अप टू इन्फिनिटी. जे इथून बघणार होतं ते इथून पण दिसतंय. तुम्ही म्हणाल ह्या दोघांना काउंट केलं नाही, कारण टोटल इन्फिनिटी मध्ये जेवढे होते त्यापैकी एक कमी केला. फरक काय पडतो? समुद्रात एक बाकी पाणी काढलं, समुद्र झालं. सो इथून पुढे इन्फिनिटी आहे. या दोघांना जरी नाही पकडलं तरी पण इन्फिनिटीच असणार. इथून पकडलं तरी पण इन्फिनिटीच असणार. सो हे पण आरच असणार. सो दॅट इज इक्वल टू आर. दिस या रिमेनिंग सर्किटचा रेजिस्टन्स पण आरच असणार. दिस इज 6 व्होल्ट. संपला क्वेश्चन. नाउ या दोघांचे इक्विव्हॅलेंट सर्किट कसं होणार? R and 2 are in parallel. R and 2 are in parallel. So we can draw the equivalent circuit. This is 1 ohm and this is effective of these two. This is effective of these two. R and 2 चा effective काय असेल? 1 upon R effective 1 is equal to 1 upon 2. 2 and R in parallel. हे दोन parallel मध्ये 1/2 plus 1/R. It will be 1 upon R effective 1 will be equal to what? R plus 2 cross multiply. R plus 2 upon 2R. Reciprocate. R equivalent 1 is equal to 2R upon R plus 2. 2R upon R plus 2. So this is 2R upon R plus 2. Now students, याचा इक्विवेलेंट सर्किट ड्रॉ करूया. Now this 2R upon R plus 2 is in series with 1 ohm. Is in series with 1 ohm. So we can replace this 2 by one resistor. Like this. This is battery. One resistor only. Here series मध्ये तुम्हाला डायरेक्ट ऍड होणार. This plus this. So effective resistance किती असणार? What is it? 2R. Now see 1 ohm and 2R by R by 2. These two are in series. So what is the equivalent resistance for these two? 2R upon R plus 2 plus 1. 2R upon R plus 2 plus 1. This is 6 ohm resistance. Now see, this is the total resistance between A and B. This is the total resistance between A and B. Also, what we assume the total resistance as R. So this total resistance and what we assume must be equal. So we can say 2R upon R plus 2 plus 1 is equal to R. Okay, cross multiply these two, it will become 2R plus R plus 2 upon R plus 2 is equal to R. Again cross multiply these two. This is 2R plus R. 3R plus 2 is equal to R into R. R square R into 2 plus 2R. Okay, make a quadratic equation. It will be 0 R square. Now 2R minus 3R. 2R minus 3R is minus R minus 2. Now R square minus 2 minus R minus 2 is equal to 0. Minus 2 should be product. Minus 2 is the product and minus 1 is the sum. That means it is minus 2 into 1. But minus 2 into 1 minus 2. Minus 2 plus 1 is minus R. So it will be R square minus 2R plus R minus 2 is equal to 0. Take R common. R minus 2 plus r minus 2 is equal to 0. Take r minus 2 common, r minus 2, r plus 1, r plus 1 is equal to 0. From here r is equal to 2, r is equal to 2. This r is equal to minus 1 is not possible. R is equal to minus 1 is not possible because resistance can't be negative. R is equal to minus 1 is not possible, hence R is equal to 2 ohm. Now see, R is equal to 2 ohm. So it is very easy question. Complete circuit, assume resistance R, then from 1 to 1 to, okay. Put your hand here. Again, this is also complete circuit. Assume the resistance of this circuit is also R. Replace it by R. Then this 2 and this R are in parallel. 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon R. This is the equivalent resistance. 2R upon R plus 2. Now this 2R upon R plus 2 is in series with 1 ohm. This is the equivalent resistance of total circuit, which we assume as R. Then equate this two and solve the quadratic equation. It's very easy question. Now this is infinite method. असमान को अपन method असं क्या चाहिए? It is just problem solving trick. Okay, if problem of infinite resistors come, so it is just a trick. Okay, students, pause the video in between and write the whole steps. Okay, total steps. Now next question. It is said potential method. पर आंसर क्या नहीं आगे? I am telling you. This is R, and R. Three resistors are connected in. Okay, this is point A. This one is point B. Here there is a connection, or you can say here it is a connection as I have, and here is a connection. Now what is asked? Resistance between A and B is asked. Now see, now in this type of questions, just assume. मी तुम्हाला बोलताना बोलत होतो की every conductor has some resistance, but in this kind of questions, the wire जिथं कोणताही resistor attached नाही आहे. Okay, external resistance is not attached, so resistance of wire is negligible. So हा जर point A असेल तर हा पण point A असेल, मग याच्यामध्ये काही जॉईंट नाही आहे, म्हणजे हा पण point A असेल. This point is also A. हा B आहे, याच्यामध्ये कोणी रेझिस्टन्स नाही, हा पण पॉइंट B. इथून असं गेला तिथपर्यंत कोणी रेझिस्टन्स नाही, हा पण पॉइंट B. Now what we are going to observe? See, between A and B, किती रेझिस्टन्स आहे? I will draw point A. Here between A and B, one resistance is there. So I will write one resistance. This is R. Now this resistance is also between A and B. So R, this is B. This resistance is also between A and B. This is also R. So what is R equivalent? This R equivalent is equal to 1 plus R plus 1 by R plus 1 by R is equal to 1 equivalent is equal to 3 by R. So R equivalent will be equal to R by 3. Very easy question. कसं केलं बघा, इथून ते इथपर्यंत काहीच कनेक्शन मध्ये फक्त वायर कनेक्ट केली होती, त्याच्यामध्ये कोणताही डिव्हाइस कोणताही रेझिस्टन्स नव्हता. ती वायर कट केली, छोटी केली तरी पण पॉइंट येत असतात. From this B to this point, here also no connection. So this point is also point B. So right here point A, here B, again here A, and this one is B. Between A and B, one resistance is there. Between A and B, one resistance is there. Between A and B, one resistance is there. That means these three are in parallel. Okay, R by 3. Now one more question. This is also based on this concept. Okay, these 2 points are A and B. And what is asked in the question? Resistance between A and B is asked. All the resistors are R. R1. So see, first of all, we are seeing these two resistors R and R, which are in series, are between A and B. Again, see, from this point A to this vertex, इथून ते इथपर्यंत आलेले कोणी नाहीये, so this point is also A. From this point B to this vertex, here nothing is connected, that means this point is also B. Okay, so now see how many resistors are connected between A and B. इथून या A पासून या B पर्यंत there are two resistors. From this A to this B there are two resistors. From this A to this B there are two resistors, and from this A to this B there are two resistors. So we can say there are four couples of resistors. There are four couples of resistors, and the couples are in series. Couples are in parallel, and in between the couples the partners are in series. Okay, so equivalent circuit कसे होणार? याचा होणार 2R, R plus R 2R. This one is 2R, this one is 2R, and this one is also 2R. Now 2R all are in parallel. So 1 upon R equivalent will be equal to 1 upon 2R plus 1 upon 2R plus 1 upon 2R plus 1 upon 2R. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. It will be 4 upon 2R. 4 upon 2R. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So R equivalent is equal to R by 2. Even though students, the problem seems to be difficult. The problems are not difficult. Okay. जोपर्यंत कोणी कनेक्शन दिसत नाही तोपर्यंत फक्त त्याच पॉइंटचं नाव घेऊन टाका. B आहे, इथून इथपर्यंत कनेक्शन नाही, B नाव. A to this point इथं काही कनेक्शन नाही आहे, this also A. इथून तिथे काही कनेक्शन नाही, this also B. Very simple. Okay. And the last question.